all the power in the house just boom. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Jahsiahh channel. Today I got a crazy story time for you guys. I'm gonna be telling you guys about the time my house almost got robbed. Honestly, I don't know if there was somebody in the house. I don't know what it was. I really don't know. None of us knew. Stay tuned for that. Like the video, subscribe, make sure it's great, put the notifications on so you get notified every time I post a video. Word on the street is, if you subscribe in the next 5 seconds, you're automatic 10 on 10. You'll get anyone you ever wanted. If I was you, I would subscribe. Let's get right into the story time. I asked on my Instagram if you guys want a brief description or full description, and all of you guys voted for full description, so I'm gonna give you full description. So let me start off by saying I'm at my dad's house, right, with my 4 cousins. I'm 15, the second oldest is basically 14 or 13, right? My brother, he's 12 or 13, I'm pretty sure. My little sister, she's 2, so it's all 4 of us in the house, right? My stepmom, she was there before, but she left because she had an event to go to, because she has a business, right, where she plans party, like event planning and all that, right? So she was the host of the party, so she had to go before the party started. And we were home alone, right? She gave us money to order pizza, right? We're just like, oh, that's chill, we got pizza money, we got the whole house to ourselves, we could play music, we could do anything. We finally ordered a pizza because my stepmom leaves at like 6 or 7, let's say, right? So we ordered the pizza like 30 minutes to an hour after she leaves. The pizza guy comes, we have the money. These bozos lost some of the money, so then I had to use some of my money. I don't know why I even let them keep it. I don't know why I gave it to them, but basically they had it. So then when it was time, guy to get his money, right? He said like 30, 35, let's say, right? Because it was in the 30s, but I'm not sure how much. It was 35, let's say, right? So then he says 35. Bro, there's only $20 in my hand. Where's the rest? And after they're like, oh, blah, blah, we lost it. Oh, da, da, da. You know, saying just a bunch of foolishness. We get the pizza, and it comes to tipping, right? I'm not good with tipping. Restaurants, anything. I'm not good with tipping. What I do is I'm like, I realize I can't do this anymore because it's kind of messed up. But I usually just give them a $2 tip. And yeah, you could laugh if you want. But I don't do that anymore because it's messed up. A $2 tip, that's kind of messed up, right? And that's what I did. That's what I did. I gave him it was probably $1, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. I gave him a $1 tip, right? So he got like, let's say $36 now, right? So then we take the pizza, we take the drinks. He leaves, right? We see him leave. We're all eating at the table, right? And then my little sister was like past her bedtime, so she had to go to bed, right? So she's eating her pizza, and after she's eating her pizza, we told her to go to bed, right? So then she goes upstairs to her room, and we're making her bottle, right? So we make her bottle, and we bring it upstairs. We're just sitting there on our phones and stuff. We're like, bro, we thought this was gonna be fun. We're just sitting there on our phones, bored, literally bored. I'm like, you guys wanna play Monopoly? They're like, oh yeah, sure. So we're playing Monopoly, right? And we're playing for like, let's say the game only lasted 15 minutes. Literally 15 minutes, because then after that, everything went crazy. And while we're playing, right, you know how there's like 2 dice, right? So we're playing, I roll, right? Boom, roll, 2 6s. I'm like, okay, I got doubles, right? So it's my turn again. I go around 12, and after that, I go roll again. Another 2 6s. I'm like, okay, another double. And I'm like, one more double, and I go to jail. I roll double again. But it was 3-3, right? I'm like, hold on. My brother goes, he rolls 6 again. I'm like, yo, all of us were like, no, this ain't normal. 10 minutes into the game, bro, and we're like, this is not normal. My brother rolls doubles again. So then he goes 6 again. I'm like, what the heck? He rolls, he misses, like it wasn't a 6, right? So then he goes his turn, blah, blah. After my cousin goes, she goes, rolls 6 again. Yo, we're all like, nah, something's wrong with this game. I'm telling you, we're tripping, bro. And it's pitch black outside, because like the house is in the middle of nowhere, literally. The only thing around us is a bunch of trees and land. So at nighttime, if the blinds are open, it's literally just bare blackness. Like, if you look out there, your mind will play tricks on you to thinking something's there, right? We're like, nah, it's not normal. So we close all the blinds in the house because, like, bro, it's not normal, right? We're rolling a bunch of sixes and stuff like that. We don't play that. We hear it, like, above our head. Oh, but this is when it starts to get crazy. If you guys get scared easily, I'ma say, grab your popcorn. You don't need Netflix tonight. This is a horror movie right here on the Jahsiahh channel. If you want another story time, subscribe. Basically, right, back to the story. Basically, we hear footsteps above our head. We're like, that can't be my little sister. We hear it again, and after we're like, okay, it's probably her, right? Because who else would be in the house? Like, her window, like, say the back door's right here. We're sitting at the table right here, and the back door's right here. Her window is literally above the back door. So even if someone were to come into the house, it's impossible. Because we would have seen the ladder, right? We're like, okay, it's probably her. She's probably going to the bathroom, right? Because the bathroom's like her room's right here, let's say. The bathroom, she just goes out and goes this way, right? So we thought she was just running to the bathroom, right? So we're just like, okay, after she's done the bathroom, she'll just go back to bed. We just hear like the footsteps run back, and we hear footsteps again. But like the footsteps, I'm telling you, if you were there, it does not sound like a 2-year-old's footsteps. We were tripping if we thought that was her. I'm telling you guys, it did not sound like a 2-year-old's footsteps. Like, it was heavy, bro. It was like boom, 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 running across the ceiling above us, because we're in the living room, and like her room's above us. We're like, okay. And then she calls my brother's name, right? She's like, Jahsiahh, like in her sleepy voice, right? So we're like, okay, well, she's up. Let's just go to her, right? But I'm not even lying. I am not lying. I'm already like, nah, something ain't right. So I'm like, something ain't right. So I have this bag on, right? I have this bag on. Let me go full effect. Got this bag on, right? This bag. I go, like, we're going upstairs, right? They were going upstairs. They're ahead of me though, cause I'm on this side of the table towards the wall. So it's gonna take longer for me to come out, cause I have to wait for her to come out of her chair, right? I'm sitting down, but I'm like, nah, that don't sound like my sister, bro. Those footsteps did not sound like my sister, bro. Whether she was running or not, those footsteps were heavy for a 2-year-old, bro. For a 2-year-old, those were heavy footsteps. So I'm like, nah, something ain't right. I go to the kitchen table's right here, right? The kitchen is literally, there's an island right here, right? And then over there is the kitchen. So then I'm like, nah. So I see them like going upstairs, right? Bro. Yo, I'm not even lying. I'm a full action movie. Like, no lacking action movie, fam. Bro, I literally jump over the counter, but like in the smoothest fashion, like James Bond type thing, bro. I slide over that counter, grab one of the things, the sharp things, you know what I'm saying? Grab one of them, put it inside my bag. I'm walking up the stairs, cause like I'm downstairs now by myself, right? So I'm walking up the stairs like this, right? So boom, boom, boom. I'm walking up the stairs with my hand in here because, you know, my hand's already in there. It's just an easy 1-2 boom, you know? If my hand's outside of here, I just have to go boom. And like, since the pocket right here is always playing games with me, my hand wouldn't have got in there fast. So I would have been caught lacking in like the 1000-degree, bro. I would have been like, you know, that I ain't doing that. I'm the oldest in the house. I gotta protect people, bro. This is why I wish I had an older brother sometimes. This is too much responsibility for me. A 15-year-old? This is too much responsibility for me. This is why I wish I had an older brother sometimes. Like, come on, older brother, you handle this. I'm the older brother, so I gotta handle it. I'm like this. I go upstairs, right? So I'm walking up the stairs like this, right? Right behind him. Like, we're all going up the stairs at the same time, right? So we're all going up the stairs into her room. We get into her room, guess what? I didn't say guess what for no reason. You better guess. She was in her bed and didn't move. She was in her bed the whole time, didn't move. Her lights were off. She was literally, when we came in her room, she was literally just waking up. When we came in her room, she was just waking up. Nah, good thing I brought the thing with me.
See her up right there and get chingy, chingy, chingy.
Nah, we're all like, did you call Jahsiah's name? Like, Jahsiah's my little brother, right? So we're like, did you call Jahsiah's name? She's like, no. This is her, I swear. This is her. She's getting up out of her bed, right? So she's taking her sheets off. She's like, no, blah, blah, blah. Like, cause we turned on the lights. She's saying, no, I'm sleeping, blah, blah. So then we're like, yo, nah. If she's just waking up right now, who's running across? Who's running? Who was running across when we were downstairs? Who was doing those heavy footsteps? So all of us, my brother stayed in the room, right? Because we told him to stay in there to like watch her, just in case something was actually there. He stays in there, and then bro, we go out. Me and my cousin, right? We go out, right? So her room is right here. Let's see, her room's right here. So we come out of the room, and then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna check this side, you check those sides, alright? Because there's me and my brother's room, and then my dad and his mom's room, right? So it's right here. So then we come out of my little sister's room. I go towards the bathroom, right? To check the bathroom. She goes towards my stepbrother's mom's room, right? So she goes in there, right? Goes in there, there's nothing in there. She said it's cool. I go in the bathroom, nothing in there, right? Bro, she goes into me and my brother's room. Bro, if you like horror movies, grab your popcorn. Subscribe too while you're at it. Grab your popcorn, subscribe, like the video right now. Grab some soda, grab anything, bro. This is crazy. We don't know to this day what was it, right? So we're like, cousin goes into the room, right? Into me and my brother's room, right? To check. She says she sees a black figure, right? I'm so scared telling this story because it's like literally, bro, it's 12:34 and I'm telling this story. I gotta go to bed. This is real life. This is not even funny. This was like, I'm telling you, I was scared for my life. But they thought I wasn't scared because I didn't show it. I was in full protector mode. I was in full warrior protector mode. Inside, bro, I was going crazy, bro. Inside my head, I'm going crazy. Back to her story. She goes in the room, she sees a silhouette. She's like, what the heck? So she turns around towards me. Okay, so she's coming out of the my room now. So she's coming out. After she's like, what the heck? So she's coming towards us to tell us. Then me and my brother, he went to our stairs, right? He's holding on the railing and checking downstairs, right? And then she's coming out the room to tell us. And I'm in this corner, right? Like towards the bathroom. She's coming out the room, and then my little sister's in the room. She went back to sleep, right? But then my brother, he's here. He's at the stairs, right? Like she comes out, she tells us. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, no, you're playing. I'm like, that's not funny, bro. Cause I took my hand out of the bag, right? Because I'm like, okay, we're cool. We checked the room, blah blah. But then she comes, tells me this, bro. I have the thing in my hand, fam.
See her up right there and get chingy, chingy.
Full protector warrior mode. Anything is about to go down. If you came in the house that day, bro, you're gone. She comes out, tells us that, right? And then we're like, yo, what the heck? Now you're playing. Then we're talking. So then we're about to go check. Bro, all the power in the house just boom.
What the fuck? Stop playing.
All the power in the house just turns off completely. All the power goes off. Bro, I'm like, what the heck? Yo, my hand's in here gripping it tight, fam. I'm scared for my life. Yo, my heart was literally beating out my chest, fam. Beating out my chest, right? So then, I swear, I thought I was blinking for a long time. Cause you know when you like blink and like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. I was about to say something so stupid. That makes no sense. I thought it was just a flicker. Like I thought I was blinking, and then I'm like, I realized, nah, this is real life. If there was someone in the house that day, I couldn't even tell because as soon as the power went off, everyone was tripping, bro. They're yelling and stuff. I'm not even playing. I swear I still had my eyes closed. I'm like, Jahsiah, open your eyes. Then I realized it's pitch black. So I'm just standing there. You know when it's pitch black outside and your eyes are like adjusting to the dark? so like your eyes, so you could at least see a bit, right? We're backing up fast, so like, because we're backing up towards the bathroom, right? So we're backing up, and after that, I turn around to like, because I'm backing up and I want to see where I'm going. So I turn around to go, bro, I'm not even playing, this is me. Bro, I'm like this, I turn around, boom, hit my face on the corner of the bathroom wall, bro. Boom, hit my head right here on the door. So I'm like, ah, shoot, bro. I dropped the knife like a dummy. I dropped the knife, bro. I'm literally holding on, because now I don't know what happened, because I thought someone punched me or something, right? But then I realized it was the wall after. Fell, so I'm holding on to the wall, but I fell like towards the wall, right? So like I'm holding on to the wall, right? Holding for my life. I fall towards the wall, and then like I ended up getting, yo, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I ended up getting stuck in between the damn toilet. I got stuck in between the wall and the toilet. So now I'm there, and after everyone, I don't know how everyone ended up in the bathroom, right? Because my brother, he was about to go downstairs, and I heard a big boom. So I thought this guy fell down the stairs, and yeah, I thought this guy fell down the stairs, right? But I knew my cousin, she was in the bathroom with me. I knew she was there because I heard someone else come in. I didn't hear two people come in, but I heard one person come in, right? So I knew she was there, but I thought my brother fell down the stairs. But I'm stuck in between the toilets, so I can't do anything. And after that, my brother runs to the light switch in the bathroom, because he ended up being in the bathroom with us. He runs to the light switch in the bathroom, turns on the light switch. That was so weird though. Nah, that was weird, because he turned on the light switch, right? And he literally saw the power in the house go out, but he decides to run from the wall, like, cause this is the window right there, right? And basically the shower's right there, the tub's right there, the window's right there, the toilet's right here. So I'm in between the wall and the toilet like a dummy. And after he's at the wall, right? No, he's at the window, right? She's at the like corner where the sink is and the shower is, right? So then she's against that wall. He runs to the light switch, like in pitch black, right? Runs to the light switch, turns on the light, right? And then when he turns on the light switch, the whole entire power in the house just randomly comes on at the same time he touched the light switch. So imagine this. He touches it, boom, the light switch just, all the power in the house comes on. We're like, what the heck? We're all in the bathroom, right? So I'm stuck in between the toilet, but I wasn't fully stuck. I was just like, I didn't know where I was. So I was kind of stuck, but I didn't know where I was. So it was, as soon as he turned on the light switch, all the power went on. So I was able to see where I was. So I just lifted up in the toilet, got up, right? And then we're standing, we're like, what the heck just happened? After we're like, oh, yo, we run out of there? Bro, we run out of there, and I dropped the knife, so I'm sitting on the knife, right? So I drop it, oh shoot, I said the word. I wasn't supposed to say the word. So I pick it up, right? And after I put it back in my bag, so then we're like, oh shoot, my sister, because we forgot our little sister was in the room because the power went out. And we're just like, bro, we couldn't see anything, so we're in full panic mode, right? All of us ran to my little sister, right, in her room. This kid is still sleeping. This kid is still in a full deep sleep. We're like, what? And then we go in her room, right? We put stuff against the door, right? While we put stuff against the door, that gave me time to think, because I'm like, bro, I'm in Canada. Canada has the strictest rules. Like, they need to change that. Bro, I was searching up, like, I had time, so my mind was running crazy. Mind you, I'm a kid. I'm not supposed to be in situations like this. I'm a kid. I got a whole future ahead of me. I am a child, right? 1,000 things are going through my mind. I'm like, bro, would I go to jail if I do blah blah? Would I go to jail? How long would I go to jail for this? Blah blah. I'm like, I do not want to do this. I don't want to, like, because if I go to jail, I just threw away my whole life. And I got stuff planned for my life. I got a bright future ahead of me. I'm not about to just throw that all away for some stupid person trying to rob us. But at the same time, I still have to protect my family, I'm like, shoot, bro. I guess I'm gonna just have to throw away all my dreams and protect my family. We're sitting in the room, right? We still don't know to this day what it was, but like I was just thinking, like, while I was having my thinking phase, because I was just thinking, right? Because before I was just in the moment, right? But then I was just thinking, my mind was running. I'm like, bro, what if it was the pizza guy? The pizza guy got mad that we tipped him so low or something like that, right? But then at the same time, I'm like, he couldn't have came back, right? Because we would have heard the crackling, because our driveway is just rocks, right? It's in the middle of nowhere, so it's just rocks. So then we would have heard the crackling of the rocks come back, right? And we would have seen the lights shine on the house. Even if he didn't have his lights on, we would have just still, we would have still heard him, right? So we're like, nah, it can't be that guy. First thing we do is call my stepmom. Doesn't answer. And she would, mind you, she was calling us a million times before, like checking up on us. She was like, oh, are you guys good? Blah, blah, checking up on us, blah, blah. So then we're like, man, she doesn't answer her phone. So then we call her, we're like, my dad. I call my dad. Doesn't answer his phone too. Like, bro, the time we actually need you guys don't answer your phone. But when we're doing fun kid things, you guys call us a million times, right? We end up calling our cousin's mom, right? And we're telling her the story, blah, blah. She thinks we're playing. It's happening at literally like 12 o'clock in the morning, 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning, right? Why would we decide to play about that at 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning? She's like, if you guys aren't playing, like, we'll call the police, blah, blah. Like, call me back. She was talking to me, right? She's like, check if everyone's good. Like, I'll call the police if anything. Call me back after if your stepmom doesn't answer. So I'm like, okay. I didn't want her to call the police because the police weren't going to do anything. We're in the middle of nowhere. The police are literally like, the nearest police station, I'm pretty sure, is max 15 minutes away. This happened, bro, 15 minutes, anything can happen in 15 minutes. Anything can happen in 2 seconds. So imagine 15 minutes, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't rely on the police. Yo, they're not gonna come and save the day. This is up to me, literally. I have to throw my life away, throw my goals away to protect these big-headed children. So I'm like, okay, move the stuff on the door. You guys stay in there. And after I was gonna like check around the house with because I had a little protection, I check, nothing's there, everything's normal, the power's back on. I go back to the room, like, oh, my mom's on the phone, right? She's like, let me talk to Jahsiahh. So then I get the phone and she's talking to me. She's like, oh, like, what happened? I'm telling her, and after, she thinks we're playing too. Why would we joke about this at 12 o'clock in the morning? Even if it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, why would we joke about this, right? We're all scared for our life, and everyone just thinks we're playing games. And then she says she's on her way because the party finished, so she's coming back. But like, she's still like an hour away from us, so it's literally just us in the middle of nowhere. No police, nothing. But I never seen a police station. I always see a fire station. Bro, we wouldn't even know if someone was in the house, right? Because we're all yelling like, what the heck, what is going on, what's going on? Even if someone like were to run past us and go down the stairs and exit, right, we wouldn't know because we're making so much noise that we wouldn't know what was happening. But we're all scared for our lives. We're little children. My stepmom ends up coming. She's like, oh, you guys are scaring me on the phone. We were scaring you on the phone? We were in this situation. She's home. We hear her come. So we run out the room and be like, yeah. We're like, yeah. Someone's here. Yo, we're jumping around like, yeah, someone's here to save us. So then we go outside and like she brought like groceries or whatever. And while we're helping her put the stuff into the house, right? We're looking around like, yo, what if someone comes and snatches us in the trunk, right? Grab us and we're like, you know when it's super dark, like going up the stairs and you run? That's literally what we're doing, right? You know, like when the power goes out, the stove lights start blinking? Because like you have to reset the time. The microwave was blinking and the stove light was blinking because you have to reset the time, right? So basically she's like, oh shoot, the power actually went out. I thought you guys were playing. We're like, why would we joke about that? It was literally a hot summer day. Like there was no thunder, nothing that will make the power go out. So we don't know what happened. Oh, we had PTSD. We couldn't sleep. I was tripping, bro. And especially since it happened in me and my brother's room, we're just like, yo, bro, you just want to stay up and play Minecraft, bro. Like, I'm not trying to go to bed right now, bro. Comment down below what you think happened. Subscribe right there or right there. You know where it is. Like the video too. More videos on the way. This video is 36 minutes right now, but by the time I'm done editing, it should be at least 20. Hopefully it's at least 20, but not too long. It's pretty long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you want me to do another story time, because I got a lot of stories. 15 years of me walking on this earth, I got a lot of crazy story times. No cap. Jahsiahh is out. Bow, like the video.